Welcome to Stagursey Light Railway, a 7 1/4 gauge steam railway in rural Somerset. Today we join our track maintenance team, Fretwork Rail, as they make some finishing touches to the new headshunt that's been installed at the bottom station. We've also had a few more new hoppers arrive. So here you see Clunky taking them around the track, making sure that they ride over all the points correctly, they don't make too much noise, and that generally they work as they should on the line. And so here we join Fretwork Rail, the guitar enthusiasts that like to perform our track maintenance from time to time. Usually you can hear the rock music in the background, but today, with the strong wind in the air, they've been advised to just focus on the track. After all the complaining and deliberating, you see them working down the track to make sure that each piece is level. This, of course, is level compared to the track that you see on the left, which has the 1 in 30 incline.
You're not doing any sound, are you? That's lifting a bit.
Every track panel has to be precise, and sometimes the best way is to have a very direct poke around with a crowbar. This is precision track maintenance at its best. Once the team are happy that the track has been levelled through, they start to tamper the track. This is where it's pushing stone in and around each sleeper to hold it tight, and so the rail won't move in any condition. Well, that's the theory. It takes great teamwork to get this sort of job done. I think this is where they excel. Their experience as musicians, helping to get the rhythm of poking the stone and tapping it in place. Only another 64 sleepers to go. It's hard to imagine that every length of track on this line has been laid by hand. Every so often there's a small attempt to stick to the health and safety procedures. A blast on the horn to warn the workers of a train passing through, despite the fact that it's the workers driving the train anyway. Never mind. Here we see Clunky pulling away from the station. It gives you a good representation of the incline that we have. Oh, it looks like the health and safety inspector has finally arrived. And also the digger. There's only a small amount of stone required on top of the recently laid track. Well, any excuse, I suppose. This stone is being added to top of any parts that look a bit low, after being pushed in and around the sleepers during the tamping process. Here's Clunky coming back, hopefully with a fresh round of tea in that brake van. Looks like someone forgot the milk again.
Come on. Come on. 6 inches. Stop.
And here we see the first train ever to use the head shunt. An example of why we've built it in the first place, so that we can run more trains, of course. And here we take a footplate ride around the line on the electric locomotive Planet. The weather not looking very pleasing outside today. A good sign when the giant hand of the sky comes out to straighten the exhaust pipe. Another task for the team today is to go and collect all the apples that have fallen off from the trees, collect them up and bring them to Shunt Wharf, where they'll be exchanged from the hopper wagons and processed to be sold at the nearby market. The best way to collect apples is of course with a train, but to pick one up, and as soon as you've picked it up, drop it on the floor again. Not a bad load from today's pick. They'll soon be made into some apple sauce, or apple pies, or apple crumble. Who knows? The hopper wagons are working a treat for this sort of job. And so, as the heavens open, it's time once again to say goodbye. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.